For people with mental health challenges, specifically women, leap to confidence is extremely important because it breaks down the stigma. I don't have to live according to my label. I can succeed. I can view myself differently. And that's what Leap to Confidence taught me, how to view my true self. I am not just this label of bipolar, therefore I need to act this way or have this amount of medication and not leap for more. I was at my peer support specialist weekly meeting. I had, by luck, found her through another organization, and that was stemming from a third suicide attempt, and I had been in the hospital for about 14 days, and then getting released from there, I went to go stay with a relative to recover, remove myself from the environment in which I was in, and start the ball of reaching out and see what was available to me. I have two children which I needed to live for. So with the help of my relative, realizing that there's more to life than suffering, and that I didn't necessarily deserve that suffering. So I allowed myself to be open and raw and invite the help I asked. I finally asked. I had grown enough to where the peer support specialist said, I think this is something that you could really benefit from. And she submitted the referral for me. There isn't a view in that recovery is possible. It sort of keeps you in this box, and these are the limitations in which you will live. Given a label or a diagnosis, you live accordingly and not normally. So when I came across a specific peer support specialist, I was extremely lucky that she had 25 years of that type of education given to her by professionals, and then her realizing this is not acceptable. I can have a normal life and I can achieve my goals. So she was able to break that for me, and her simply saying recovery is possible. Go to this program, Leap to Confidence. This is a great opportunity for you. And I hope that is, and she said it is shifting, the view is shifting when there's more individuals that have a diagnosis and being able to get out there and say, this is a different picture than what you might assume of a diagnosis. I was nervous being surrounded by other women that not really knowing their stories, but I'm sure there were similarities along our paths. And I had told myself that I was going to be quiet and just absorb everything and not really share. Until I realized, like, wow, this is an amazing group of women and facilitators where this was a safe environment that I could be open and honest and receive support and comfort and learn so many awesome tools. Oh my gosh, everything. Even from week 1, where you take a negative thought or thinking and turn it into a positive thought and action. And I'm a doer, so action is important to me. It's not about just reading these things. It's about how you and the facilitators taught us how to use these things daily, because the occurrences and things that we experience are day to day. So literally taking all these tools and applying them. I've enrolled into school, which was a fear of mine, but now I'm like excited for it. A little butterflies, but excited for it. So I've enrolled in the local community college, so I can obtain a certification in teaching assistant, specializing in special education. Thank you so much for this gift. Thank you for your willingness to give and for the investment that you've put into this program. It changes not only us women individually, but it changes our families, our children, and those that we come in contact with. So it's this amazing, beautiful chain reaction, and it's such a positive way. So I encourage you to continue to give, and thank you so much. It has been an amazing positive effect on my life, and I'm ever grateful. So thank you so much.